Well, good morning, YouTube. It is Sunday, April 7th. I'm JB, and welcome to another edition of What's On Today with Discovery Bay. Is this thing on? Yeah. With Discovery Bay, home of the YouTube Comic Community Channel Guide. Now, let's start with a quick recap of a couple of videos from yesterday. There are links to these channels in the description below. First up on the recap, we have a new video from WhoDat Comics and Movies titled My 500 Subscriber Contest. WhoDat gives us the details on a new contest. Metarog, guess what? Another contest. Alright, next up on the recap comes from RW Wheatley 0206, and I'm probably butchering that name. Yesterday we got his weekly video titled Comic Book Community Want List. What a great community resource. This is so cool. It's a list of who is looking for what, and this list actually grew this week. What a great idea. Well done, sir. Okay, the last one on the recap comes from the Comic Jabroni. Yesterday we got a video titled 1 Year, 400 Subscriber Giveaway. Now, hey Metarog, another contest. Anyway, if you haven't seen any of Edwin's stuff, you're missing out, man. The Comic Jabroni is absolutely awesome. Go check him out. He should totally be on your subscriber list, and if you haven't seen him, this is a great chance because you're going to enter a contest. So, next up, on to today's lineup. All of these times are listed in both Pacific Standard Time and Eastern Standard Time, and as always, all the channel links with timestamps to jump ahead in the video are in the description below. So, as you can tell, it is a packed lineup, so let's get to it. First up, at 1 a.m. Pacific, 4 a.m. Eastern, Joe Ryan Comics brings us the next installment in his series titled What Comics to Buy, April 10th, 2019, New Comic Book Day. So today's video focuses on comic books releasing this Wednesday, April 10th. This is not a speculation video, this is just Joe's picks. He's currently recommending for the big three publishers, then at the end he does a few indie books and maybe some trades. Okay, next up at 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern, Brian at Simpleman Comics releases his weekly video titled Weekly Picks for New Comic Books releasing April 10th. This is one where Brian gives you his picks with a really cool little description of the issue story for each one. He also gives you the artist names for all the covers he shows, and that's really helpful too. Okay, at 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern, we get our first live show of the day over at Exilestate Comics channel. We get a live stream titled Captain Marvel #1, Wal-Mart Variant Madness, and X-Men Talk, Sunday Morning Comics number 72. Join them in the live chat and say hello. Okay, at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern, over at Chuckload of Comics channel, we should be getting a video titled Star Wars Celebration Pre-Show Special. Everything you need to know about attending the con, including the very confusing panel lottery registration, plus where to stream the whole event if you won't be in Chicago. Okay, next up at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 noon Eastern, we get the next live show of the day over at Beyond the Blast Doors. This show is titled Star Wars Talk Live, Beyond the Blast Doors, episode number 63. So the boys at the Beyond the Blast Doors are back, and if you love Star Wars, you don't want to miss this live broadcast. Join them in the chat and say hello. Okay, at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, over at the Big Will channel, we get the return of the live stream titled The Big Show with Jeffrey KomiKHAN Henson. That's Big Will and Jeffrey KomiKHAN Henson, and they don't need a topic and they don't need a guest. You can't miss this one because it's going to be good. Okay, at 12 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, Billy over at Economics and Comics is going live doing something I've never seen before. He sent me this thumbnail and it reads, Graded 9.8 Slabs Only Auction. Now that sounds interesting. I'm definitely going to be checking that one out. Also at 12 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, over at Capital JB Comics channel, the other JB is giving us a live stream titled My First CGC Live Unboxing. Let's show him our support by popping in the chat and saying hello. Okay, at 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern, we get the next installment of a great new series from Jester Rican and his comics titled Episode 5, Comic Book Community Shoutout with JD. So, Rod is in search of channels with under 1,000 subs to give them a shout out. Let's take a moment to check out this live stream today from Rod the Rican, another amazing community member who's shouting out other community members. And remember, today's special guest is JD from JD Comics. He's been killing it recently. Okay, next up at 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern is another live show from Jeff Comic 813. You know, the one from Cantonese Comic Wednesday? Well, he's ready to go live and host a stream titled Hang Out and Talk Comics. Let's show him some support. Stop by and say hello. Okay, at 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern, over at DexFunko's Poppin' Comics channel, we get the next live broadcast of a show titled DexFunko's Poppin' Comics Sunday Corner Episode 6. So today, we get a little bit of his IG comic store goodies, some fun animation Funko Pop pickups, an Amazon delivery, and his Hot Topic order of all Avengers Endgame Funko Pops. So make sure you stop in because it's always going to be fun-filled and comically packed as always. At 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern, right here. I've already kind of started, but we're going to show off all these books that have come in the last week during our live unboxing, which we do every Sunday, right around the same time. Okay? Next up at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern, over at Seawoodard19's channel. Hey Seawood, what do you think of my new Stan t-shirt? I love it right here. It says CW19. That's cool. All right. We get the 8th installment of Seawood's series titled Seawood's Signature Collection. And this is where Carson shows off the most amazing collection of autographed comics that I've ever seen. So, next up at 5:30 p.m. Pacific, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, over at the Direct Edition Squad channel, we get the next installment in their self-titled series. Now this is a great cast of characters and includes Jeffrey KomiKHAN Henson, Soldier Only in Fuchsia, Bake the Snake, and Comic Books NYC. This is destined to become a fixture on your Sunday night programming. Okay, at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, over at CHINOCOMICS&MORE, Manny and Alex are going live with a stream titled CHINOCOMICS&MORE 500 sub giveaway plus signature series show. This is going to be a good one. You don't want to miss it. Okay, at 6:30 p.m. Pacific, 9:30 p.m. Eastern, we get another live show. This one is over at JP's Budget Collecting channel. Jason is hosting a live stream titled Sunday Livestream Episode 8 Comic Talk in Star Wars Celebration Prep. Okay, at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern, over at the Blast It or Stash It Comic Show channel, we get another live show. This time it's episode number 138 of their self-titled show. This is a great panel and a hoppin' chat. Head over to the chat and join Huey, the Spectacular Spider Grandpa, Pocan Joe, Drew Manchu, and Midwest Comic Man as they host the best weekly comic book review show in the community. Okay, and the final item on the lineup starts at 7:30 p.m. Pacific, 10:30 p.m. Eastern, and comes from Reggie Simmons. You know, the one that appeared on Coast to Coast yesterday with Rod the Rican. Great job, Reggie. Head on over to his channel, Reggie Simmons IFBB Pro, and tune in for a live show titled Ready, Set, Go preview show, number 8. So Ready, Set, Go is Reggie's ongoing preview show in which he provides a preview of the content that he'll be releasing the upcoming week. Plus, during this video, Reggie will announce the winner of the previous week's contest. So, that's it for today's show. I really appreciate you taking the time out of your busy Sunday to check me out. Now, if you dug it, give me a like. If you didn't, you can give me a down, but you don't have to. This will be posted on Instagram this afternoon with any ads and or changes if I made any mistakes. And as always, please leave a comment. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. I have a Patreon. I keep hitting the microphone. And like, comment, share, and as always, don't forget, we had a good time.